Hey, look, everybody, it's Scully. No, I didn't like his movie. I prefer helicopters. I know very little bit about aerodynamics. I'm just trying to figure out why I don't go upwards, and also I know a lot less about warriors, so this is gonna be kind of interesting. How's it going, everyone? Many people have suggested or requested, Luxley, play a warrior, play a warrior. Now, I do admit, during the Legion, pre-Legion patch, they upgraded a lot of the animations, one of which was warrior. And I'm big on animations, and that's one thing I give a gold star to the refrigerator for Blizzard, animations, because this game engine is pretty damn old, and they do a wonderful job. They do as good a job as Guild Wars 2, which is working with a game engine that is obviously 10 years more modern. And they do great jobs. They do a great job. So I'm playing a warrior, and I want you guys to know, okay, I don't have an army of healers anywhere around me. I don't have an army of people setting up kills for me. I don't even have an 800 eye level, so they kind of give that to me. I get, like, gear welfare there. So they give me an 800 eye level. I have like 4 PvP talents, and I don't even have 40 artifact traits. So I have pretty much 0 knowledge, 0 gear, 0 artifact traits, 0 PvP talents, but I have spirit. And that's what's important when it comes to PvP. So in case you didn't know, I'm in this Warsong Scramble debacle Brawl thing, which really has a lot of potential if they got some of the bugs out, but of course this is not raiding, so therefore Blizzard doesn't go into the bugs. All right, we're not going to get into criticizing WoW. We're just going to have some fun and be a Rofl copter and just laugh at the kind of damage that warriors can do, and without gear. I can imagine what it's like with gear. So I end up getting... see, I wanted to play arms. That was my goal. It's not really that difficult. It's arms or fury, but I thought I was arms, and it turns out I was fury. Oh, Rofl copter. See, I'm not ascending upwards. I think aerodynamics means I'm supposed to ascend upwards, but it doesn't work that way. So I'm trying to stop this bear. See, honor level 9. I got no PvP. I mean, I have some PvP talents, but it's kind of like an authoritarian thing. I don't have a choice of what I want, which really doesn't matter because I don't know what to choose. So it's kind of irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, oh, he got away from me. It's kind of hard to slow a druid. If that was anybody else, I might have been able to do something. But I just live to Rofl copter. I gotta say, it is a hell of a lot of fun playing a warrior. It is a hell of a lot of fun, but there needs to be a fine line of what's fun for you as well as what is the other player's detriment. As I died to the Demon Hunter, the other overpowered class in World of Warcraft. So it's... See, look at that. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was doing better than I was. I was like, look, like I'm second in damage, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, gotta readjust it. But I do pretty well. I have to say, I do pretty well. And I don't know really what it is I'm doing. And I wanted to play arms, and somehow I wound up Fury, and I was like, uh-oh, can't switch, too late. Well, I guess we're going with Fury. Anyway. So yeah, talking about this particular Brawl, I think it's a pretty good Brawl, but it needs to be fixed a little bit. Like, one thing, did you just see that shaman that was up on that rock there? Or that's not a rock, locally, that is a tree stump, obviously. But I think that they could perfect some of the line of sights in Battlegrounds, and even in Arena. Arena, it's more known because there's less obstacles out there. Maybe there's 3 or 4 in each arena map that you know it's going to block line of sight. But in BG, some things do and some things don't. For example, the other day, I'm standing behind one of those. Looks like I might do something constructive. Yes. Thank you for the flag. I appreciate it. Thank you. See, guy made me look good in front of my viewers there for a second. So what I was saying, I wish that they would work on genuine line of sights in these capture the flag type of battlegrounds, particularly Warsong Gulch. Which, because it's only one BG, isn't going to gain a lot of attention, but it's kind of good to know that this is a true line of sight issue here, like with this stump, but over at that stump it's not. And like I found myself able to shoot arrows through a stump at melee on the other side, yet there was another stump that I couldn't do the same thing. And I just wish that there would be some, all right, I'm rambling, continuity. Anyway, you know what it's like? It's like Christmas in a poor house. You have to have reasonable expectations because, hey, it's Scully. Loved his movie. Actually, no, I did not like that movie, Scully. I know the true story. I think it was a great story, but I wasn't too impressed with the movie. And like I said, I prefer helicopters. This warrior's throwing, this warrior, I'm just so used to being on the other side of this. The hunter is throwing every trick in the book at me, but it's just not really working. And it's thanks for playing. I grabbed the flag. So we have a pretty good team. We're definitely being competitive. It looks like that gives us, that inches us closer, it ties us. I need new glasses. Donate to Patreon. Looks like he needs new glasses. So I'm not doing so bad. I got 2 flag caps, 2 flag returns, I should say, and doing some decent damage with really bringing a spoon to a knife fight as far as my ability. And I have spirit, though. That's what's important. I am the warrior. Hey, the old thing is, there's an old Queen song going back like 30, 40 years ago, came out. It's called If You Can't Beat 'Em, Join 'Em. And I think Blizzard wants everybody to play Demon Hunters and Warriors, so here I go. Here I go. Oh. Yeah, those Vengeance Demon Hunters are great for this. Now I'm going to try to slow down this Druid to the best of my ability, and he's going to try to avoid my slows to the best of his ability. But this isn't working out so well. I need Rofl copter. And see, I'm such a noob there. I'm spec'd for Avatar, and I certainly should have used Avatar instead of my whatever on that. I didn't use my trinket. I thought I used my trinket, because if I did use my trinket would be on cooldown, and it's really not. So I didn't use it. I don't know how I got out of those roots. Maybe somebody probably did damage to me and took me out of the roots. But I could have used Avatar. See, that's one thing that I kind of sympathize with warriors. When you have a great ability like Avatar, it keeps you from being rooted, but also it's a damage boost. So you have that conflict of what you want to use it for. And I honestly don't feel that that's good design. But let me know how you think. I didn't want to make this one of those, yes, this is why PvP sucks, part 75. I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to have fun, try something different. And like I said, I've always been... Now, I know the key thing is to try to kill this paladin. And that's why I'm on the shaman. Because I kind of think that in some way they're linked together. But it's tough to go after healers in battlegrounds. You know, a lot of people were like, well, kill the healer, kill the healer. But the problem is, you have to have really good healers on your team to support you, because as you're trying to kill the healer, you have people that are trying to focus you, because the other team isn't focusing the healers either. So that presents a problem. You have to have healers that have your back, or you have to have these incredible defenses, but it looks like I might... Oh, no. Perfect blind, just in time for him to stand there and heal himself. See, he didn't even bother getting out of range of me, because he knew that I could just have an amazing gap closer right back to him. So he's like, screw it, I'll just heal myself right in front of your face while you're blinded. But it looks like eventually, sometime in this calendar year, I actually might take out this Holy Paladin. Oh, now he's got his bubble up. Wow. Healers definitely... So that's the problem. That's why people don't focus healers. Generally, and especially now, this late in an X-Pack, you need 2 people to take out a healer quickly. Okay, 1 person can take out a healer, but it's not like, boom, boom, 3-shot you, you're dead. If you're 3-shotting a healer, that's pretty much a part-time or first-time healer, okay? So it takes more than 1 player, probably 2 players with kicks, etc., to take out a healer, and... that's a problem. So if you're the only one who's on that page to kill the healer, it's not getting done. So sometimes you have to be pragmatic and focus on what it is you can do as opposed to what it is that you should do. And that's something the pros never tell you, but that is very, very true. You have to adapt that philosophy. As I think of revisiting going after the Paladin, but he's got his Hand of Protection up, which means no physical damage, so once again, he gets away scot-free. But the whole idea here is I kind of found a very comfortable place for me to just keep them from taking flags at this point, and it works. I end up getting 6 flag returns, which was pretty good. That's not warrior speaking, that's just experience speaking. But the idea was to delegate to other players to cap the flag that were, you know, more speed-oriented classes, and it didn't quite work out that well. But it was competitive. It was a competitive brawl, and I think I did pretty well. I'm kind of happy with the fact, because, like I said, I don't know much. It's like you parachute me into China, and I can't even order a cheeseburger. And it's got nothing to do with the culture. It's just that I don't know the language. So that's what it is, playing a warrior. But I wanted to kind of, in some sarcastic way, prove a point here, too, and that is nobody cares about watching videos where you get 6 flag returns in a brawl. But, I don't know. It was fun. It's fun playing warrior. I got an achievement on my warrior that I probably have on every other class in the game. But I'm just like going crazy, going after flags, and I finally might kill this whole... Yeah, I think I got him. Thank you for playing. Oh my god, I should have killed him like 3 hours ago. Charge, shaman. Charge, shaman. Dead, shaman. You're dead. Goblin dead. Thanks for playing. Flag returned. So, yeah, I mean, I'm doing pretty well. This is grading me with a curve. I'm definitely not Bajira. I'm definitely not Swifty. I definitely not anybody who's even terrible at Warriors. I'm worse than terrible. But it's fun. It is fun. I do admit that. But I think that there's a level, and I said this before, I think that there's a level in the game where what's fun, way too fun for you, ends up being a bit aggravating for other players. And I think when you start doing things like allowing legendaries in PvP, which they haven't quite done yet in Battlegrounds, but I have a feeling they might, or you start allowing certain things in PvP, it gets a bit overwhelming for other players. Even if the other players are geared and skilled, it's still overwhelming. And that's just my thoughts. I had fun. I honestly had some fun going to the dark side and playing some warriors. This is Luxley saying, whatever it is by you, morning, afternoon, or night, make it epic.